Oh, I love this show. It's so good. It's so good. So, Rock cuts an awesome promo before he comes out, right? This is truly one of the best promos Rock ever cut. It's magnificent. It just makes me smile. Do you remember, it's an interesting one, do you remember that Rock, when he used to cut a promo in the back, his music would play when he finished it? How many other superstars ever got that treatment? I love that. I think it's brilliant. Vince comes out and says that Stone Cold will not be there. No sirree. The crowd don't like that one little bit. Stare down to start. A stare down that I've seen at least once a week for the last 10 years, I suppose, because it's on the opening credits of No Mercy for the N64. That bit is. You're like, oh yeah, of course. Here's a thought. I've got an N64, yeah. It's 10 years old now, something like that, yeah. Do you know I'm on my third Xbox? Isn't that odd? My N64 gets used at least once a week, yeah. I still to this day play No Mercy for the N64. It is a truly epic game. If Microsoft had any sense, right, they put Perfect Dark on Xbox Live Marketplace, didn't they, yeah? And lots of people bought it. But I think if they had any sense at all, they would make No Mercy for the Xbox and put it so you can play it on Xbox Live. How fucking dope would that be? No Mercy against your mates. Oh, it'd be spectacular. If they can do it with Perfect Dark, why can't they do it with No Mercy? Think about that. Oh yes. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? We want Austin Chan. Slugfest goes Hunter's way, but Rock comes back with a reverse elbow. Pedigree attempt is countered. Rock stomps a mud hole. Shane pulls him off. Triple H hits a net breaker, but Rock comes back with a suplex. On the outside, Vince rams Rock's head into the ring post, tosses him back inside. High knee gets a fast count for Triple H, only gets 2 though, as does a suplex, that gets 2, 3 times. He goes for the, Triple H goes for this cover, Shane does fast counts every time, and he gets 2, but all 3 times. Triple H puts a chin lock on, chin locks of course are boring as shit, but of course Triple H uses the rocks, puts his feet on the ropes. Yeah, Shane, being the heel referee, completely ignores it. So this move has purpose. It's not just a rest hold. It actually has a meaning. You're like, ah! Storytelling in this match is so fucking dope. Vince gets the title belt. Clocks Rock with it. Hunter hovers Shane with a super fast count that still only gets 2. Triple H is tossed to the outside. He lands really hard on his left arm. So Rock, genius that he is, yeah, slams him onto the announce table, yeah, on his arm. Fucking dope. Back inside, DDT by Rock that Shane refuses to count. To majorly heat, it must be pointed out. Jim Ross is going ballistic. Count, damn it! It's fucking dope. Back outside, Triple H sets up the announce table. He goes through the pedigree. Rock reverses with a low blow. He goes through the Rock bottom. Shane McMahon gets up on the table. He's like, no. So Rock punches him, grabs him forward. Double Rock bottom. And you're like, ah! 10 years later, and I'm still marking out for that moment. You still think it has to be seen to be believed that moment does. If you have not seen this match, if you have not seen this show, please, I beg you, go and find it. You can get it on Amazon, I'm absolutely certain of it. You can probably find it on a torrent site if you use that sort of thing. That moment still makes me leap out of my chair going, yes! I know what's happening. I know what's going to happen. I've seen this match probably 100 times, if not more. But that makes me mark out. Back inside, Vince attacks Rock, who chases him and gets low blowed by Triple H. Pedigree, but there's no referee, so the Stooges come charging out. Probably the fastest road Patterson and Briscoe have run for years. Vince delivers a... They go to cover, Rock somehow kicks out, so the heels start to stomp on Rock, stomping and stomping and stomping and stomping. Vince delivers that's what I was going to say. Triple H holds Rock behind him. Vince delivers a truly massive chair shot. You're like, damn! Triple H calls for another pedigree. And the glass breaks. The place goes mental as Austin comes out. He comes out with a chair. He hits Triple H in the stomach. Triple H bends down. Bam! Patterson comes over. Bam! Briscoe! Right. Patterson gets the one. He goes bam. Right. He gets his arms up. And Austin basically does this, yeah? He turns in one motion and goes bam! Briscoe doesn't even try to protect it, yeah? And you're like, damn! So that's 3 men down, 2 to go. Austin stomps with a purpose into the ring. Shane is like this, yeah? He turns around, doesn't have time to get his hands up, and he goes bang! The chair shot on Shane. You're just like, fucking hell, Shane, you're insane. Do you remember in my fully loaded 99 review I told you about this chair shot that fucking Shane took? This was up there with it. Vince gets his hands up. Triple H comes back in. He gets another couple of chair shots. Stone Cold goes to leave. Out comes Linda McMahon with Earl Hebner, who'd been fired in the storylines earlier, a couple of weeks before. Triple H picks up the chair, charges towards Rock with it. Rock, spinebuster, and an academic people's elbow at this point. Needs a referee. Linda McMahon, instantly Linda McMahon shoves Stephanie down on her way out. Linda McMahon basically throws Earl Hebner into the ring. Earl Hebner, 1, 2, 3, and you got a new WWF champion to a thunderous pop. That when you're almost as big as the one that Austin got when he came out. Austin toes the DX Express out, and he shares a couple of cold ones with The Rock to end the show. My fucking god, how good this show is. 9 out of 10 easily. 9.5 out of 10 if you like, go for it. This show is brilliant. This show is superb. This show shows just how good the Attitude Era really was, and makes me so vindicated when I tell people that 99 on pay-per-view is shit, because think about it, a year later, look what they're putting on, you know? But then, ladies and gentlemen, my heart sinks again, because look what's next. WCW Spring Stampede 2000. Yay! Ain't I lucky? I'd love to know what you think down here. I'd love to know what you think of this show. I'd love to hear what you think of this series. If you're enjoying it, let me know. I'd really like to know. I'm sorry I have to keep splitting these vids into various parts. It's not my fault. It really isn't. I prefer to give you a more in-depth review than just cramming it all into 10 minutes. I just can't do it because I have to speak so fast. I've been Mark P. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you again soon. Take it easy.